May I come in, sir?
Come in, come in.
Good
Mr.
afternoon,
Pradeep
sir.
Kumar Choudhary,
Good
good
afternoon,
afternoon. Sit down. You are from Jaipur.
Yes, sir.
What was the subject? Political science
Yes, sir.
and international relations.
Yes, sir.
And you have studied marine engineering. Oh, that's great. Where was this? Cochin University of Science and Technology. So, how long were you there in Cochin?
Sir, for 4 years I was there.
4 years. And what do you like about Kerala?
Uh, Sir, the coming from Rajasthan, the first thing is the environment and the greenery that is there. The coastline is also beautiful, so that is there. Then the cuisine of Kerala is also beautiful.
Oh, marine engineering.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Cuisine of Kerala. What do you like about the cuisine of Kerala?
Uh, so that there this was my first exposure to the coconut and rice made products.
Preparations.
Right, sir. So
Tell me something about their Onam festival.
sir, Onam festival is celebrated in, it is a regional festival of Kerala, sir. It is for the arrival of the king, ruler king Mahabali. He was sent to Patal by the Devs, and that is why it is a harvest festival.
Who are these devs?
Sir, it is a folklore that because of the kingdom of Mahabali, the people were so prosperous that it made the Devtas jealous of Mahabali's popularity. So they came together and with the Asuras, they conspired to send Mahabali to Patal. So he was given an opportunity to visit his people once in a year, and that is the day of Onam, sir.
Okay, and who's Kunjali Marakar? Who's Kunjali Marakar?
Sir, Kunjali Markar, it is not one person, sir. It is a post which was given to four back-to-back Kunjali Markars were there. These were the people, the commanders of navies fighting for the Zamorins. They fought Portuguese, sir.
And who were the Zamorins? The Zamorin was the first person who allowed Vasco da Gama to land.
Yes, sir.
Where?
Uh, it was in Calicut, sir. They were the rulers of Calicut.
And if he was so apprehensive about what the Portuguese will do, why did he allow Vasco da Gama to land there?
Sir, there are time differences. One, that is Vasco da Gama came very early than when the these Kunjali Marakars were fighting. Second is also the difference between the intentions, sir. When Vasco da Gama came, it was for the trade and the linkages between both the territories. But later on, it turned out to be a imperialist power, and that's why it changed, sir.
You're a student of political science, and you also enjoy teaching political science.
Yes, sir.
Can you trace the growth of the politics of Kerala since the 1950s?
Sir, the politics in Kerala in 1950s was, since then it has been divided into two main factions. One is the left democratic front, or the which has been the current government of Communist Party, led by Communist Party, and then there is second group of UDF, United Liberation Front, and that is associated, that they are the main parties, the Indian National Congress. The politics is also, sir, over the period of time has radicalized in terms of activities for with the groupings like SIMI and Popular Front of India and the activities of other factions.
Okay, that's not the history. I wanted to know the history from the 50s. Can you tell me how communism came up in Kerala, the 50s and 60s? Kerala was a fertile ground for communism.
Yes, sir.
How?
Sir, the leadership that was there, local leadership in Kerala, the party there, the Communist Party of India, they had uh, the local support among the people. I am not sure about further history of it, sir.
Tell me one important Jat king in India.
Sir, Raja Surajmal from Bharatpur is a important Jat king, sir.
Okay. Why is he famous?
Sir, there is historical events where, for example, when the uh, the the Darwaja from Chittorgarh was taken by Aurangzeb, he was the one who took it back from him.
He took it back from him.
Yes, sir. That's why he is popular and famous, sir.
Now, going back a little further, the Rajputs of Rajasthan, I think, played a very important role in curbing the growth of the Muslim rule from Delhi for a long time. But unfortunately, after Mughal rule started, particularly after Akbar became the king, somehow the Rajput kings were not so successful against the Mughals. What was the reason?
Sir, I do see mainly two reasons here. One is the technological upgradation that was happening during this phase. The Rajput rulers were not able to cope up and maintain that comparative advantage. Number two is, sir, during that phase, the Rajput rulers were provided with two possibilities. They had to choose the relations with Mughals vis-a-vis the economic prosperity of the region, because that was the connectivity to Rajasthan, to the outlet or to the sea, was provided through Mughal rules territories of Gujarat and the areas. So we had to have these relations with the Mughals to uh, broader our canvas of economic relations. I see those two reasons.
Playing cricket is one of your hobbies, and who do you like as a captain of the Indian cricket team in the last 15-20 years, among the captains who've been there?
Uh, Sir, to choose one, it is Mahendra Singh Dhoni, sir. Uh, Sir, uh, it is about the success that he has been able to bring to the table with respect to World Cups or the Champions Trophy. But sir, his impression on me is beyond the trophies that he has won. The nature or the decision making abilities of the person, and how calm he remains in the stressful situations, and the team as a leader. Those are the things that impresses me about him, sir.
In international relations, I think India has started approaching foreign policy with strength. The diffidence that used to be there in India's foreign policy earlier is no longer there. What do you think is the additional dimension that has given strength to Indian foreign policy? They keep talking about that all the time. It's not the military power, it's not the economic power, it is something else.
So there are two things. One is the digital public infrastructure and the revolution in that sense.
Very good.
And second one is the active role of diaspora and engagement with the people.
Very
That has
Very good.
key. Thank you.
So Pradeep,
Excellent answer.
Thank you.
you did a project work on ballast system of LNG vehicle.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So what kind of type of blast system are there?
Sir, there are different types of ballastings. One is with respect to the seawater ballasting. Second one is the freshwater ballasting. So water is the
what
ballasting.
is the purpose of blast?
Sir, ballasting is a process of filling in water in the vacant spaces on the ship. It is to keep the ship stable.
It is to keep the
Ship stable.
That
Yes.
is the purpose.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So you did swimming also.
Yes, sir.
Which stroke you are perfect in?
I would not I would not call it to be a perfect stroke, sir, but then the freestyle that I can do, sir.
Freestyle, the easiest one.
Yes.
So what is the exercise wise freestyle and breaststroke? Which is more strenuous?
Sir, the most stamina is required for the breaststroke, sir, because we are not using the entirety of body to move. Only the hands portion have to work a lot to pull the body. I think I'm not aware as per the calories that are required for this, but I think that is more difficult for me. It
You
is more
check
difficult.
the calories. It may be other way around.
Yes, sir, it might be. Thank you.
Okay. You are commander of Marine Cadet Batch.
Yes,
What commander does?
sir. There were two essential components in this. One was with respect to whenever the dignitaries were visiting.
Instructions are there. So, how do you invite any dignitary for the inspection? What do you say? Can you say loudly?
That is, sir, it was a command in Hindi.
So,
And
yeah,
that-
you
yes.
give in Hindi.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That was Marine Cadets 2014-2018 आपके इंस्पेक्शन के लिए हाजिर है श्रीमान.
इतना आस्ते तो बोलता ही नहीं है कोई. You have to say, Shriman, start. It should be with the real. That's why they must have selected you commander
Yes.
in case you can
Yes, sir.
say it loudly. है ना? You are teaching political science.
Yes.
Is it a science? There is nothing science about politics. Any scientific principle doesn't work in politics. Do you think so?
Sir, as far as political science is concerned, it is science in a limited sense that it is a systematic study of political phenomena. So the definition of science, if we see it as systematic study of anything, in that limited extent, it is science. In the ancient Greek, when Aristotle was studying political phenomena, he used the principles of classifications and in the constitutions. So that is one of the reasons to call it science.
Okay. So you also agree with me that it's not science.
Sir, it is in limited sense, it is science, but we cannot call it because it depends on human behavior. It is more of humanities, sir.
How do you see today's political situation in India? What is your assessment?
Sir, my assessment of Indian politics is we see a rising trend of uniting the country in terms of what caste was dividing. So there is a unification process under the umbrella of religious politics. Second is,
So it is a religious politics, you are saying.
sir, in India we see this trend. We cannot divest Indian politics from religion and caste system. So there is this experiment which is there.
This is your assumption. Any data to support this?
The data is with respect to the.
Can you see the votes? Which person has voted to whom?
No, sir, that we cannot see, sir.
Okay. One is this political system.
Second is, sir, the opposition in India is lacking in the agenda that is there. They are doing different, not sticking to one agenda and bringing it to the
So
people.
suppose like BJP is claiming that they are going to have 400 plus seats.
Yes, sir.
So will it be good for the country or democracy or bad?
Sir, as far as claiming to win 400 seats in an electoral election, it is fine, sir. It is an electoral process. If people choose a political party and give them more seats, it's fine. There is no harm to democracy in India in that sense, sir.
But there will be no opposition. Is that situation good?
Sir, opposition, when I meant was not only in terms of the number of people who have won the election and came to Lok Sabha. Opposition in the sense because even if we see the current ruling dispensation, the percentage of votes they have garnered is around 36 to 39% of votes. So there is considerable people who are not voting for the current dispensation. In terms of that
Where was
opposition,
35% overall India?
Yes, sir, overall.
Okay.
So that is there. And if we see, sir, the number of seats which are 543 out of them, even if one political party gets.
So do you think that presidential system would have been better as compared to this system. You are saying that after 35-40%, whatever percent, people are able to become CM or PM.
Yes, sir.
So don't you think that we should directly select a person as PM or CM?
No, sir. I most humbly is not in favor of.
Why? Because that distortion will not happen, that they are getting less vote, but then they are able to.
Right, sir. So that is coming from the historical realities in India. So if we see it in the context, uh, the presidential system provides us more stability and more representation, but the parliamentary form of democracy provides more representation to the people in diverse societies like India. That is more important, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You know, there is a movie on Kunjali naval warriors.
Yes, sir.
Have you seen it?
Sorry, sir, I haven't seen it, but it is starring
A
the
question
famous
may come
Mohanlal.
up, question
Yes.
may come up.
Yes, yes, sir.
What is the positive impact of the political philosophy on one's personal life and public administration?
Sir, on one's personal life, the political philosophy provides an important uh, intervention to learn about what is the relation between a individual and a state. So that is a very defining feature. In terms of administration, it is vice versa, sir. The state has to understand its role in the society and in governing the state. So, in governing the society. So, in that sense, sir, political philosophy is a very important aspect for both.
Okay. Looking to the coastal area of the country, how do you visualize the development of India in this field by 2050? Because it provides significant contribution to the economic development.
Sir, I'm very optimistic about the coastal development and the economy around the coast of India. There are various programs government is rightly taking steps. For example, the Bharatmala Pariyojana, the blue economy, and the development of connecting port-led development is the main area where government is working. The development of fisheries, providing GI tags, color coding, solving maritime disputes. There are multiple factors, and I think we will be doing good in this.
Indian diaspora is more than 2.5 crore by now, maybe more, and remittances are beyond our imagination. So, how do you look at the contribution of NRIs in the economic development of the country? Not only in terms of finance, technology, manpower, trained technocrats.
Right. So we can see it on different things. One is the diplomatic engagement with the world. The NRIs play a crucial role in it. And the diaspora as such plays a crucial role in the economies and politics of the hosting country. So that is a link between them. Number two is with respect to how these people who are going out, earning, getting skills, and coming back to India and contributing directly to Indian economy. That is there. Third is with respect to the bringing in technology and the greater the companies for big MNCs into India because they are in decision making roles there. So I think these are the key elements, sir.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Tell me, where is the Indian diaspora? You spoke so much about the diaspora. Can you tell me some kind of a distribution of the diaspora across the world?
Sir,
Roughly.
yes, yes.
In terms of numbers, if you have, even without numbers, if you don't have.
Sir, roughly around 25% of our diaspora is in the North American region in USA and Canada. Then another 25 to 30% is in the Arabian Peninsula. And then some part is hosted in Europe. The rest is very sporadic, sir.
And the bulk of the one in Europe is located in?
It is in the areas around UK, sir.
Right. That's the point. Your mother is a housewife, but you're given an income against her name. How does she earn money?
Sir, that is, she earns money on two fronts. One is she earlier used to work as a agricultural laborer. So she was working it with a farmer agricultural organization. So she was getting that money. Second, now she is working as a housewife only, but then we have 2 cows at our house and she sells the milk to the cooperative society there. So that is a formal income she's earning.
I wanted to know, there are these state governments which are announcing um monthly payments to women, housewives particularly. They call it the Ladli Behna scheme in Madhya Pradesh. Many states have got, each one has a different name. What do you think about these schemes? Do you think these schemes are good or they should not be encouraged?
Sir, this will depend on the execution as well as the intention part of it. But as far as my opinion on this are concerned, I think the government should take a broader view of it, work for the empowerment, economic empowerment of the women in providing them skills and jobs. So that will be more sustainable. That should be the way ahead.
You think housewives are not contributing economically to society?
No, sir. I do believe that they are a great part of Indian society and they contribute. Even housewives contribute to Indian economy, sir.
Even though it's not economically quantified,
Yes.
they do contribute.
Yes.
So they deserve a return.
Yes, sir.
And the government is therefore right in giving a return to them, an economic return.
Sir, as far as the individual is working, the return they should get is from the labor they are doing, instead of government providing it to the women. Even if
So you're within the family, people should give a return to the housewife in that case.
and I do see, sir, in progressive families they have a say in the spendings, which for their day-to-day basic requirements. I think that is important, sir.
So where they are not well-to-do, what do they do?
We have to see the awareness part of it, sir, and the government's role should be limited, or it should be limited to the educating the women and bringing in that awareness in the society, that the generations to come should understand this value of this work, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Pradeep.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Should I leave, sir?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wait outside.
Okay.
1 minute.
Thank you. Sir, may I?
Aye.
Yes.
Is this your first attempt or how many attempts have you taken?
Sir, I have taken 4 attempts.
Have you appeared for the interview before?
Into pehla hai?
Yes, sir, last year I appeared for it.
What is the score?
162 I got, sir.
Who was the chairman?
Ms. Satyavati ma'am was chairman.
Ms. Satyavati. Did she ask you something about scheduled castes?
No, sir, she didn't, but one of the board members did ask.
Did she ask you something about women?
There were questions asked on women with respect to certain policies of the Rajasthan government, but she didn't ask that.
What did she ask?
She asked me about the 2 questions. One is how did you landed up in marine engineering, being from Rajasthan.
Okay.
Number 2 was with respect to the border with Pakistan and the drug menace, which is not there in so much in Rajasthan, but so much in Punjab. So that comparison she asked.
So 165 is a decent score, but anyway, she's not there now. 165, you could have got higher. Maybe, I don't know why. Maybe you made some controversial statement last time. I don't know. Did you make any controversial statement?
Sir, the questions were
Were you
very
nervous?
Nervousness was one of the reasons.
That one.
I did under.
You don't have to be nervous at all. They're all ordinary people.
So you were confident today.
Yes,
How do you think your interview went today?
it was above that 165 mark, sir.
You'd get more
Not
than-
better.
Better than that.
We think
Better is I
better
will
than that.
Yeah, you'd get better than that, definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know Satyavati, she lives next to my house. But they are all, very opinionated people. The fact that she gave you 165 is good. Just 2 or 3 things. See, complete answers are to be given. Suddenly he asked one question, he said whether good or bad. You answered the first part of the question and kept quiet. He had also asked you whether it's good or bad. And for that, then again he had to ask you.
Sir, I will have to check
So
it.
be attentive. That is one small thing.
Sir, direct reply karo.
Smile acha hai. Maintain your smile. Okay, good. You have a nice smile, nice appearance, nice personality. a very soft voice and very sober in your presentation. You don't get agitated. Don't be nervous. And you will be asked questions about Rajasthan, questions about your background, educational background, marine engineering. Ask questions about your subject, political science, international relations, foreign service, police service, why you want to get into civil service, your parents, insurance, because your father is an insurance advisor, and also about certain things about Indian history connected with Rajasthan. All that is possible. Be prepared for all this. No point in getting nervous. See, whatever is going to happen is going to happen. Luck plays a very important role in the interview. Okay, luck plays an important role, but you have to maintain your composure. That is very important. And speak fluently, come to the point, give complete answers. The only thing I found which was a little deficient in your case was answers were not complete. Sometimes you have to ask a second time for you to complete the answer. That should not happen. Otherwise, I have nothing more to add. Okay. We wish you well. When is your interview?
6th of March, sir.
You will do very
And
well.
you do very well. That's what I was going to say.
I will give you very good marks.
Go with this nice suit and tie and shirt, neat and clean, shave.
Keep 200 plus target.
I would advise some hand movements
Yes, sir. I will.
You're very good. In fact,
and avoid long answers.
mentally
If you give
thoda sa-
pointed bullet answer, that would help to get you more.
If I want to know more, I'll ask you. In case
लेकिन वो कंप्लीट आंसर कभी देते नहीं है, वो भी है ना, बुलेट आंसर में छोड़ देते हैं आधा क्वेश्चन.
एक बार कुछ और आंसर कर रहे थे, then you came to the actual answer. So you should directly try. Take some pause, time ले लो, but directly.
Sir, can I
Ask,
one
yes,
thing?
of course.
Please.
Sir, regarding such questions of politics, what is happening in politics? We see this rise of phenomena where religious politics is dominating.
That is a mistake. I forgot to tell you. You shouldn't use religion at all. I forgot to tell you, it was a mistake. I didn't note it down. See, using religion in politics is not allowed. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now you are saying it is all tending towards that, and they have now camouflage caste with religion. Don't say that at all.
When we hear to the political analysts and all, they
Totally, they can say because they are in journalism.
They provoke you.
You are in civil service. Journalism is different, civil service is different.
They can have this,
right.
but not
So
you.
go with the administrative view of it.
Yeah,
not
whatever
the-
the stated line is there, election commission or government line, to follow that. Or court. Bas.
Where is
That's
religion
all.
being used? You tell me. How is religion being used? Nobody says vote in the name of Ram. Nobody says vote in the name of Ram. Nobody says vote in the name of Krishna. Nobody says that. But they inaugurate the Ram Mandir before the election. But that is a message you have to understand.
But where is the proof? That's what I told you. Where is the
the
proof?
message is there, but message is conveyed by political party to the people. It's for the people to understand the message. Right? So don't ever say religion now, and don't ever blame the ruling party or the government. It's dangerous. Okay. You will automatically lose 20-30 marks for that. So
Avoid controversies, every field.
and don't praise the previous government also. That also will get you into trouble. Okay. Who's the two best prime ministers in India has seen? Better to say Atal Bihari Vajpayee and Modi ji. No harm. You have reasons for that. Mr. Atal Bihari Vajpayee, Golden Quadrilateral, the privatization of the telecom sector, Pokhran nuclear tests, like that. So you should have reasons. Just not Atal Bihari Vajpayee like that. Then why not Mrs. Indira Gandhi? If you ask me, I'll say Mrs. Gandhi, but I won't say that in an interview. I would say that because of the emergency, whatever you can say.
They will provoke. That's what he said. They'll provoke. You are not getting provoked. But yeah, that religion was the wrong thing.
Yes, that's wrong. Okay, thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir.